Hello guys, welcome back to Borsof TV. In this video, we will be looking at top 10 period dramas that'll help you take a break from reality and escape to a different era. Most of us watch fictional shows to take a break from reality and indulge ourselves in a make-believe world to help us forget our troubles and tribulations. The beauty of period dramas is that not only are they a fabulous means of escapism, but it's completely a viewer's choice to visit a specific time period. From ancient Rome to sweeping gowns and society balls, there's a period drama for everyone. Let's take a look at some of the must-watch period dramas. So, without being delayed, let's begin the countdown. 10. Bridgerton. Taking place in the early part of the 19th century, the show follows 8 siblings in the Bridgerton family, 4 boys and 4 girls, as they seek the loves of their lives. Revolving mostly around Daphne, the eldest Bridgerton, she is shown to officially enter the competitive marriage market. This entails balls and galas where young women are introduced to young men. Interested parties later visit the girls' home to be interviewed and examined by their families for suitability. 9. The Crown. The Crown revolves around the life of Queen Elizabeth II from her wedding in 1947 to Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, until the early 21st century. As a young newlywed, she is faced with leading the world's most famous monarchy, while parallelly forming a relationship with legendary Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill. Prepare to experience the coveted world of power and privilege behind the locked doors of Westminster and Buckingham Palace. 8. Queen's Gambit. This 7-part limited series chronicles the story of an orphan chess prodigy, Beth Harmon, who grapples with alcohol and drug addiction and eventually goes on to compete with several elite chess players across the world, tackling the inherent. Not only is this ride into the world of Harmon nail-biting, but it also gives a detailed insight into the lesser-known world of chess. 7. Downton Abbey. Set in the fictional Yorkshire country estate of Downton Abbey between 1912 and 1926. This series revolves around the lives of the aristocratic Crawley family and the events of that time that had lasting effect on their lives, and on the British Socha. The Crawleys are waited on by Downton's servants, most of whom care greatly for the nobility they serve. The show is inspired by the 1970s BBC series Upstairs, Downstairs, which told the story of how upstairs nobles interacted with downstairs servants. 6. Reign. A historical drama series, Reign is set in the late 16th century and revolves around the life of Mary, Queen of Scots, and her rise to power in the French court. From her arrival in France as a 15-year-old to being betrothed to Prince Francis, it chronicles the secret history of survival at French court amidst fierce foes, dark forces, and a world of sexual intrigue. 5. The Marvelous Mrs Maisel. A period comedy drama, this show is about a housewife, Miriam aka Midge, who decided to become a stand-up comic. Set in 1950s Manhattan, Midge, who had always been a cheerleader wife to a man who dreams of a stand-up comedy career, finds her perfect life upended when her husband suddenly leaves her for another woman. That's when she decides to make a career for herself in the world dominated by male comedians. 4. Vikings. A historical drama series, Vikings tells the saga of Ragnar's band of Viking brothers and his family as he rises to become king of the Viking tribes. Apart from being a fearless warrior, Ragnar embodies the Norse traditions of devotion to the gods. 3. Dr. Thorne. A 3-part television drama adaptation of the 1858 Anthony Trollope novel Dr. Thorne. The plot of the show revolves around Dr. Thomas Thorne and his younger brother Henry, who are left to fend for themselves after the demise of their father. While Thomas tries to establish a medical practice, Henry seduces Mary Scatcherd, the sister of stonemason Roger Scatcherd. When Roger finds out that Mary has become pregnant, he kills Henry in a fight. 2. Versailles. The year is 1667 and King Louis XIV is a 28-year-old monarch on the cusp of greatness. He is a ruthless leader who will stop at nothing to achieve his vision of creating the most beautiful palace in Europe and seizing absolute control of France and his enemies. 1. Peaky Blinders. Set in 1919, Thomas Shelby and his brothers returned to Birmingham after serving in the British Army during World War I. Shelby is the leader of a gang called Peaky Blinders that controls the city of Birmingham. However, Shelby's ambitions extend beyond Birmingham as he plans to build on the business empire he's created, and stop anyone who gets in his way. At last, thanks for watching till end of this video. We hope you like our countdown. If you do, then please don't forget to share your comment, like this video and subscribe to our channel.